Hello guys, my name is Serge, and today in this tutorial I'm going to show you some useful tips that you need to know in MS Office Word that can help you make a professional document. So this is going just to be the first part of it, and in the next video I will bring more. So guys, for you not to miss that, make sure you subscribe and hit that ring bell so that you get notified once we release the next video on this HowToDo Technology channel. So let's get into it. Guys, now we have a blank page as you can see, and I don't really have any text to use in this document, and I just need a quick text, right? A random text. And to do that, you just need to type equal, then rand, open and close the brackets, hit enter. As you can see, I have a random text. I don't even know what this text is all about, but I just got it and I can use it, right? So as you can see, I just type, it was just a random text. The number of paragraph and number of lines was unknown. So now I want to tell Word that, hey, give me 5 paragraphs, then comma, and for each paragraph I need at least 7 lines, right? And once you do that, hit enter, you're going to get 5 paragraph. And if you count the number of lines, you will get at least 7 lines per paragraph. So this is how you can insert a random line, and you can also specify the number of paragraph and lines in MS Word. So there is another code. Instead of rand, you can also type lorem like this. Make sure you open and close the bracket. And for lorem also, if you want, you can put some, like, let's say paragraph, so you get something like that. So that is it guys, and let's move to the next tip. So my next tip is how you can save a Word editable file into a PDF file. And for that, once you have your document like this one, press on File and Save As. When you come on Save As, just find a specific file where you want to locate your document, give it a name, and right below here you have Save As type. Once you press there, you can find different formats here and try to find PDF. There it is. Once you select PDF, then you're free to save your file, right? So let me just give it a name. Let's say a word, right? So we can find it quickly. Save, right? As you can see guys, it's a PDF document. So this is how you can save a PDF. So now guys, let's say we have a PDF document and now we want to convert it into a Words editable document, right? And for that, just click right. You will find here open with. From here, you can find words. If you don't find it, just press on choose app. They're going to show you more options here. If you still don't see words, press on more. If your Office Word is installed on your computer, you're going to find it here. Then press, you can double click on that, and it's going just to prompt this message. Word will now convert your PDF into editable Word document, exactly what we want. So just go ahead and press OK, and you will get your editable. So initially this document here was a PDF, not editable file, but now we have converted it into a Word editable file, and now you can edit this file. As you can see, I can now edit this file, right? So you can now edit this file. That's it guys. Our next tip is multiple copy at a time. Guys, in MS Word you can actually copy different text or paragraphs at a time and then paste them after at different places as you wish. And for that, you just make sure you are in Home tab, and down below here you have Clipboard. Press on the small arrow here and you have now opened your clipboard. Let's try this. Let's say I want to copy this line here. Say I want to copy this, right? You can copy this way. You can see that it is now recorded in our clipboard, and I'm going just to copy another one. Let's say I just copy this one here, so I can press Ctrl C, right? There it is again. The very last one will be on the top, right? And I would also like to copy this one here. Ctrl C. You have all your 3 lines of text copied there. So now let's say I want to paste some of them here. I want to paste this one. I just need to click on it and it will be pasted. And let's say the other one, I want to paste it somewhere here, right? I want to paste this. Maybe I want to paste it many times. So make sure you just place the cursor where you want to paste your text and you can paste it. And this one I would like it to be there. So this is how you can copy some text in your clipboard and paste them later on in your document. Simple as that. Let's move on the next tip. Guys, let's say you want to make a straight line. So for that, you just need to press this hyphen here 3 times and then hit enter. You get your straight line. And for a dotted line, you just need to press asterisk 3 times. You get that. And for the wave lines, make sure you just press these titles 3 times, hit enter, and the equal sign will give you double lines. Hash will give you hash will give you triple lines. That is it. So guys, my next tip on the list is the line and paragraph spacings. There is a fast way that you can do that by pressing Ctrl. 1 will give you a certain spacing, 2 will give this spacing, and 5 goes for 1.5 spacing, right? So this is actually 1.5. If I press Ctrl and 2, I'll get that space, and if I press Ctrl and 1, it will be even much closer, right? My next tip, sometimes you are somewhere there in the text and you just want to move on the left or right side a little bit faster. If I use this arrow key alone, I'm moving letter after letter. But if I want to skip word by word, then just press Ctrl key and then move with the arrow key. You will skip word after word. Same thing on the right side, just like that. And let's say you want to move now down and up. If you go like simple up down arrow key, you will move line after line. You just need to press Ctrl key on your keyboard and then use your arrow key on your keyboard. It will just skip paragraph after paragraph, right? Good. My next tip for today, guys, is the built-in translator. You'd like sometimes to translate a paragraph, just make sure you select it, and in review you're going to find translate. Press on this small arrow, you're going to find translate a section, translate a document. In our case, let's say we have selected the paragraph, so we want to translate this paragraph. Just press on the translate. You're going to find here 2 fields. The first field is the paragraph with the actual language, which is being detected right there. You can also change the language manually, but I'm okay with this actual configuration. So Microsoft Word is just going to detect the language by its own. And on the second field here, you have the language which you can change, right? I actually previously I used Chinese as my translation language. Now maybe I want us to change this language into French or something. So you can find French here. So now that I've selected French language, if I press insert, right? If I press insert, now my translation is just going to replace the paragraph. But if I just want to keep my paragraph in English and then insert my translated paragraph here, let's say I want just to put it in bracket, I just put my cursor there and then insert, right? So now my translated paragraph is right there. So this same paragraph there I've translated, it's there in bracket. So I can close this one. But sometimes you just want to translate the complete document, and for that you don't need to select anything. Just come on translate. As you can see, for the first time we selected this translated selection, but now we want to select like to translate the complete document. So just press on there, and then they're going to auto detect, which has detected the language of our text. So now you have to select on which language you want your document to be translated. Or let's say I just want to go for French again. Once I press on translate, notice something. Once I press on translate, now they are translating the document, and Word is going to open it in a new document. So my translated document is now opened in a new file. That is it. My next tip in this tutorial is a default font. How can you set a default font, guys? Notice that when you open a new document in MS Word, there is a default font which is Calibri, and here you have the size of the text. The size of the font here is 11. The color is by default black, right? So you would like maybe to change this font here, and for that you can either press Ctrl D or just press on this small arrow here, and once you press there, you're going to be prompted on this dialog box, and from here you can change, you can find different fonts. Let's say this one, right? And this one, I'm just going to change here, say 26. I'm just putting something that you can notice easily that we have changed, but I'm not going to keep it actually. So let's say each text is going to be underlined, right? So once you're done with your setting, you make sure you just press on set as default, because you want to keep this font as your default font, right? So they're going to ask you here, do you want to keep this setting, for this document only, or for all your documents to come? Like next time when you open MS Word, do you want to find this same setting? Let's say I just want to keep it even for the next document. Okay, once I press OK, my actual document is going to take this font, and let's say I open a new document, Word document. Once I start typing, I subscribe to my channel. You see, the you can see that all the text is coming with that font, right? So this is how you can set your default font. Let's move on. So guys, let's see how we can change the orientation of the page. For that, you just let me just zoom it out a little bit. You can see that my current setting of the page is in portrait, right? It is vertical. So come in layout, and in page setup group you will find orientation. Once you press there, you're going to find that we only have two different positions, like the orientation of the page, and my actual one is the portrait. Now we want to put it in landscape. So once I press there, you're going to see that I have changed the position of my page. So now this is the landscape page orientation, right? So this is what I wanted to show you. You would like to use this setting of the page for some kind of document, right? My next tip is the hyperlink. How can you add a link in your document, in a Word document? Let's say you want to refer this document to another document that is saved on your computer. And for that, maybe you want to say like, read more, right? Let's say you want this read more here to be a link, like when the person press on read more, another document is going to be opened. It can also be a file, right? So for that, you just need to select the text and then click right, find here link, right? Find here link. Once you press that, you need to find which file or which document you want to refer to this one, right? So let's say I want to refer my document to this file here. Maybe inside this file, there are many more files related to this document in case the person wants just to read, or I can just find a single file, right? So let's say I want just to refer it to this file here. So once I press OK, now this read more has become a link. And so if the person want to read more, you just need to press on Ctrl key and then over the mouse on this read more and click that. It's going to open. For security reason, you might be asked, do you really want to open this? Just press on yes, and you're going to see that the PDF file that will link to this is going to be opened, right? So it's now opened just like that. My next tip is double click and triple click. Guys, sometimes you just want to select this words here design. What we do normally is you just need to press and scroll, right? But you can also just double click on the word, it's going to be selected. But in case you just want to select the complete paragraph, there is no need for you to slide, right? So all you need is just triple click on the paragraph anywhere in the paragraph, right? I can also come somewhere here and just triple click and I will get it just like that. Simple. And my next tip is how you can tell MS Word to read for you. And for that, you just need to press on review and then read loud. So instead of you reading the text, MS Word is now reading it for you. So you have some control here. You can either pause it and maybe move a little bit back, right? Just like that, right? You can also move forward. And you even have more options here. Once you press there, you can increase the speed, the reading speed. You can also change the voice, right? Maybe you need a lady to read for you. Sometimes men will be boring, or maybe for you, women are boring, so you want a man to read for you. You have some options here to change the voice is and just do it as you wish, just like that. And this is just amazing, right? So that is it. Maybe my last or my second last tip in this tutorial is how you can insert a watermark in a document. Just press on design. You're going to find here watermark, right? Once you press there, you're going to find maybe you would like to insert this one, right? So you have something written in the back of your documents. It can be like do not copy or top secret, something like that. You can also customize it, right? So you have your custom watermark. You can write here the name. Let's say I want to write here look up something like that. Actually, it is in gray color. Maybe I would like to put it in this color. Apply. I can also change it. Now it's diagonal. Maybe I would like to put it in horizontal, but diagonal is still the best option, right? So apply. You can see my lookup is inserted. You can also go ahead and find a picture. So not only the text, you can also insert your picture. I've explained with more details about this watermark in one of my videos. So just find it in the upper right corner of your screen. The title is showing about that video, or you can also find the link in the description. Press on that link and you're going to enjoy this tutorial about watermark, right? So this is how you can apply a watermark in a document, right? So that is it. So guys, before I move on with the last trick in this video, guys, tell me in the comment section how many of these tips did you know, and tell me which one do you use the most that we didn't mention in this tutorial. Most probably it's going to help one of us out there, right? So I'll be waiting for that in the comment section. So my last tip is how you can insert, how you can add the password to a document. For that you need just to press on file and then you have info, and info you're going to find here protect documents, right? Just select this second option. You can put your password, right? You can just type here your password and you're going to be asked to type it again to confirm it, right? So I'm just going to use a easy password 12345, right? Press OK. Now your document is protected, but before you leave, make sure you save this document. Right? So next time when you open the document, you're going to be asked to insert the password. And if you give a wrong password, see the message that you get, right? So make sure you insert the right password. There you get your document. So this is it for this first part, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something. If you enjoyed the video, let us know in the comment section, and please tell us in the comment section which one did you like the most, guys. If you have some options that you use the most, you can also let us know in the comment section so that we can also learn from you guys. Thanks for watching. See you soon in the second part of this video. Bye bye.